Deftones, When Girls Telephone Boys. Guitar tabs and guitar lesson. I'll play all the parts right at the start. After that, go back through, explain everything that's going on. Please hit that subscription button. It's the best way of letting me know that you enjoy this video and you want me to do some more just like it. And with all that out of the way, let's get on into the lesson. Okay, so the self-titled album, this has that funky G-sharp tuning. It's basically just a G-sharp standard tuning. There's kind of one little hitch at the very bottom where you think it would be an A, it goes to an A-sharp. But other than that, we're just dealing with the G-sharp, C-sharp, F-sharp, B, E, and A. And of course, if you have a 7-string, then the very last string, I think, would be like a D-sharp. But we're just worrying about these top ones, and for the most part, that's all we're going to really be using. This initial verse section, we play around with these big kind of dissonant sounding chords, and the base of it are really just some power chords, and we're just letting the open strings go under it. So it starts off at the 6th fret here on the 5th string, and we do the 8 and 8 on the 4th and 3rd string here. And like I said, we can just let the opens ring under the strum. And this amounts to basically like a G minor 6 chord. It kind of has that power chord, but the dissonance in it too. So, and we're just strumming away on it for, a couple measures. Okay, really mostly just focusing on like the bass strings here. Incidentally hitting like the opens and all that. So we hang there for a couple measures, and then we bump it up. All right, that same shape up to the 9 and the 11s. All right, still keeping some opens just ringing throughout under it. And it's like a B flat chord. And same deal here, we just strum this couple measures. All right, and we move it up. All we do is we take that 9 on the 5th string and make it a 10, and we keep those 11s on the 4th and 3rd string. And this will make it like a B major 7 thing going on here. It's just kind of incrementally moving up there. And this one, we hang out on this one for a good 4 measures, all right? And then ultimately we land on 11 on the 5th string with the 13s on the 4 and the 3 string. Okay, and there's a couple measures of that. All right, and then we get into the cool low power chord thing going on. And it's really just a couple of spots we're dealing with. And it's a really quick B power chord here at the 3rd fret on the 6th string, and just make the power chord with the 5 on the 5th and 4th string here. And it's a really quick couple strums on that. And then we just bring it down to the 2 and 4. And then we kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4 strum. So it's like 3 more strums on it and a slight delayed 4th strum there. So slowly here it'd be like. Okay, it's a kind of a real specific timing going on it. So we hesitate after that, and then we just do this wrap up of it where we do back to the 3rd fret power chord, 3, 2, lift off to the open, back to the 2. And then after that, we kind of hit some offbeat strums of that 2. All right, once, twice. Okay, so kind of a offbeat strum there, interesting. And then the only thing that really changes, we go through the whole thing again, but the second time we go around, instead of finishing on that final offbeat 2nd fret power chord, we bump it up and finish on a 3rd fret. Okay, so just a slight difference at the end when we go through it every other time. All right, for the bridge section, we come way up high now and just do this little octave bit. We're on the 5th string at the 15 and the 3rd string at the 17. And you can even let that, that open E, that 2nd string, you can even let that just ring open under it. It's no big deal. So we're just kind of strumming away there. And this is all more just about like remembering how many measures to do each spot. This initial spot, we do 4 measures, and it'll be like that every time. All right, and the second spot is what kind of alternates here. We just drop it down a fret, so we're at the 14 and 16. And the first time through, we do 3 full measures of it. All right, so 3 measures of that, and then to cap it off the first time through by coming down and just in one measure, we do 12 and 14, and then slide it down to 11 and 13. Okay, and the way it changes every other time through, we do the same amount for that 15 and 17, but now the second time through, or every other time, that 14 and 16, we only do 2 measures of that. All right, and we add that lost measure to where the 12 and 14 are. So then, we just do our couple measures of that 14, 16, and then we do 1 full measure of that 12 and 14 just by itself. Then we do the 12, 14 down to 11, 13. Okay, so all just about remembering the amount of measures for each spot in that final section. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.